Hello, you're welcome. Congratulations, you made it to this training. You're welcome to this free online training tagged Econ Made Easy 2020. Once again, I want to say you're welcome and I celebrate you. I appreciate you. In this training, we'll be talking about a simple, perfect success system to making seven figures, to being financially buoyant, financially free. And in this training, we'll also be talking about five step by step principle to starting a perfect e-commerce business or mini importation, as many will call it, that solves problems from home, making use of available system that can make in return for you 10 times profit, even if you're just starting online today. Even if you're just starting online today. And in this training, we will also be talking about the mindset of a successful mini importer, and the two type of products you can sell. Then which one is right for you? The two platform for selling products, key facts to building a successful mini importation business, and turning your business and your products, turning your product into businesses. And these are the things I'll be teaching you. I'll be teaching you all these things. And since you made it here, then you are a lucky fellow, and I promise to feed you healthy with quality information. You can implement these once you're done watching this video or attending this training. I'm going to be concise as best as I can so I don't bore you. Well, it is no more a news that we are right in the middle of the pandemic. The truth is that in a time like this, you can either respond or react to the situation that you find yourself. And by way of introduction, my name is Oluwadamilola Olawale. My people call me Triple O. I am a mini importer. I am an infopreneur. I am a digital marketer, and I am information through marketer. I'm an information content creator. I create information. I create content. I market information, and I am an e-commerce expert. And the thing is, if you stay to the end of this training, these are a few things you'll be getting. You'll be coming to understand the mindset, the true mindset of a successful mini importer, what the mindset of a successful mini importer should be like, and the two type of products you can sell, the one that is right for you, then you'll be able to decide. The two platform whereby you can sell your product, the key factors to building a successful mini importation business, and how you can turn your product into a business. And also you will receive an offer from me, though the offer is optional. The offer is optional. It depends on you. It is left to you to decide whether you take or whether you receive the offer. You also find you also learn how to find problems people have. You also learn how to find products people want, not just the product people need. You also learn how and where you can source for quality product at a very cheap price. How you can ship your product to your doorstep very fast and without breaking your bank account. Also, you will learn how you can start selling your products quickly without having to beg people to buy your product. And also, you will learn how the big guys do it using sales funnel. See, I smile, the big guys, yeah, the way we do it using sales funnel. I'm proud to say that. I'm so proud to say that. Actually, who is this training for? This training is for people who are interested in e-commerce business or mini importation business, but are with lesser capital. This training is also meant for university students, unemployed graduates, youth couples that are seeking to start something for themselves. This training is also for struggling or emerging entrepreneur who wants a lucrative, sustainable, and at the same time a high scalable business. This training is also meant for startups or total newbies seeking to know all there is about mini importation business. This training is also for aspirational individual, and you will be wondering that probably you're wondering that how can I now start a business from scratch? Or probably you're saying, are there ways for me to create a second income stream? Is there a system I can follow for success? Am I just wasting my time trying to become an entrepreneur? Or maybe you're thinking or asking, what exactly am I doing wrong? And so on. I'm glad to tell you, and it saddens my heart to see this post sometimes ago like that. That should be around June 12, where the Vice President of the nation, Vice President Osinbajo, gave this report. He said 39.4 million people may lose their job to COVID-19. And he deliberately warned the citizen. And even before the news was released, it has been so obvious that a lot of people have been losing their job. A lot of people have been relieved of their job. A lot of people have lost their business investments and everything. So, and that is one of the reasons why we've tried as much as possible. I've tried as much as possible to make available this training to empower you. So, what if you have been able to live financially? Just imagine if you've been able to live financially, not worried about getting fired, laid off, but always concerned about creating solution for others while living financially free. Imagine if you learn how to leverage and available opportunities and make a difference for yourself during this time of change. Imagine if you learn how to leverage on a proven built system and the internet to solve people's problem and make seven figures for yourself, to take care of your parents and your family, to take care of yourself as well. Imagine if making money was just like cooking, where you only have to follow a step of instruction and then get your results. Imagine if you have been locked up in the hut or in a village for 7 days and all you have with you is a laptop or a phone. Also having access to the internet and your ATM card with you. What exactly can you do to make six figures or seven figures? Imagine if you knew how successful entrepreneurs, business authority figure got started and could implement the same strategies in your own life despite the pandemic and crisis. That is why the purpose of this training is to share the key I have used in my own life to take advantage of opportunities, also to walk you through the new way of doing e-commerce business successfully, that is buying and selling of goods and services on the internet towards meeting a specific need and solving a problem. Also to explain how you can work alongside myself and my team to get the same support and access we provide to e-commerce startup and entrepreneurs. Perhaps you are asking in your heart, why is this important? When people are really losing their job out there, I also guess you're probably thinking now why you should consider e-commerce or media importation business among many other businesses out there. I perceive I'm right. I perceive I'm right. Well, if I may say, let me quickly tell you, e-commerce, popularly known as many importation, has preference over many other business out there because number one, you don't need a physical store to start your e-commerce business. Number two, you don't have to buy your product in bulk. Number three, you don't need to be where your customers are before you can sell to them. Number four, you don't even need a website to get started. Number five, you can as well make as much as 1000% gain with e-commerce business. Number six, you can easily scale up your business. And number seven, you can start with as low as 20,000 to 50,000 naira. I believe that sounds so incredible. That sounds so cool. That is incredible, right? So yes, I actually have a student who started with just 10,000 naira. Though her own case was a special one, she is a fighter ready to do anything to be successful. Maybe I should say most people are not. How to do this, you'll find out more as we move on in this training. Listen, if you want to start a successful e-commerce business, the five basic steps are so imperative, and I will share them with you very soon. If you stay to the end of this training, you will have been equipped powerfully on how you can start your own e-commerce business within the next 48 hours and how I was being able to generate 6 million naira within 3 months selling just one product. That is what I call the unfair advantage. The unfair advantage. Guys, this is a perfect business for anyone, most especially in the time like this. Now, why do I see this business as the perfect business? Most especially in a time like this in year 2020. Here is why it is for here is why I've seen this business as the perfect business for three prominent reasons. One, the unbelievable profits. Unbelievable profits. There is an unbelievable profit in selling physical products if you know how to select them. I'm talking about profits of up to 1000%. Here is an example of a product I bought some time ago for $3. That is around 1,170 naira and sell for 12,500 naira. That is almost 1,126% profit. This is the product. This is the product. And the product is just around $3. The product is not even actually up to $3. Let's just assume it is $3. Now, isn't that amazing? Imagine making 1,000 profit from what you're selling. What would that mean to you? Will your spouse look at you differently? Will your family be happy with you? Well, I will leave you to answer that question to yourself. Secondly, e-commerce business is a straightforward business model and it isn't complicated unlike all those online business model once you have the right information. Access to the right information is very, very important when you are running a commerce business. The thing is, you just have to find the out in demand product, import it, resell it for three times, five times, seven times, 10 times, or more times what you paid for. And you don't really have to master 1 million things either to make this work. And here is one of my students making 300,000 naira gain within 3 months. Her name is Lydia, and she started with 30,000 naira with no prior experience on internet marketing whatsoever. And I believe that is awesome, guys. Imagine an extra 300k in your account. What do you think it will do for you, most especially in a time like this? The third reason is that you can do it from anywhere. You can do it from anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are or where you live. All you need is an internet connection and the right information, and you can do it while wearing your pajamas right in your parlor or your room. And I have a student named Kasban. He doesn't live in Lagos State, but see what he's doing. As you can see on screen, uh, guys, that is what e-commerce business, I mean mini importation business, can do for you. This is the type of testimony you can have doing e-commerce business. Guys, imagine you making six figures monthly from the comfort of your home. What would it do to your life? Would it be able to provide adequately? Will you be able to provide adequately for your family? Would you be able to spend more time with your loved ones? Would you be able to assist your husband financially? Would you be able to contribute to charity when need arises? I trust you would definitely will. And that will be pretty exciting, don't you think? Just imagine the feeling when people are being when people are called to contribute and your name is mentioned among those that were called because they know you are capable. Also, you must also know that the results I'm sharing are not typical. You can't achieve what I've achieved or what I still achieve or what some of my students and other persons I share the results I've achieved. If all you do is to get this information and keep it in your information showroom, let's be clear about something. Work is involved. Money earned is as a result of value created, no excuses. You can't make money and make excuse as well. You can make money and excuses together. That can't work. It is so certain and evidently I work hard. So you must put what I share with you into action if you want to see results. Another thing is I must tell you that this is not a get rich quick scheme like MMA where you put in 20,000 naira and expect 200,000 naira the next week. No, that is not what we are talking about. If you are the type who is looking for a get rich quick opportunity, please stop following this training now. Close your browser and go find some other thing to do. This is a real business, guys. If you're still listening and probably not have tried importation before, but had some success, and then all of a sudden things turned around and nothing was happening anymore. Probably you failed, or maybe you are at a point in your life where it seems everything is on a standstill. Just like one of my students before she came in contact with me, and now she's able to get a contract of 1 million naira to supply a product. Isn't that really great? I believe that is so cool. So I understand how, in fact, we might have a lot in common than you think. Let me tell you a story. The same scenario you find yourself, I found myself 4 to 5 years ago, and I was so downcasted. I was depressed. I was thinking that was all. But fortunately, I came across a kind of training like you're listening now, and the informations that were given in the course of the training really changed my perspective about life and finances, about businesses, and that is what you're seeing. And the result of it is what you're seeing now. And in view of that, I would quickly like us to go into the lesson proper now. And the first lesson, I'll be talking about the mindset of a successful mini importer, like I said earlier in the story, that the information given to me in the course of that training really changed my perspective, changed my mindset about sources, about businesses, about finances. So when you're talking about mini importation, the mindset of a successful mini importer should align with the fact that you don't have to fall in love with any product. You don't want to sell a product that you love. You don't want to sell a product that you think will sell. You want to go for a product that gives you good margin. You want to go for a product that gives you good margin. That should be the state of your mind. Your mind should be positioned in a way that you are hunting after a product that will give you good margin. You don't want to choose a wrong product. You want to aim to sell to as many as possible. You want to sell your product to as many as possible. And the thing is, you have to go deep and not wide. You don't want to sell shoe, car, birds, suit, shirt, and all. Pick a niche, discover a need, identify a need, work within a niche, go deep. If you are going into shoe branding, go specifically into shoe branding and go for quality things. Go for quality things. Don't go uh, wide. Don't be the one selling this today, selling that tomorrow, selling this. Be specific, be narrow, narrow your niche. And all these will really help your mind to be healthy as a mini importer and will make you to be successful as a mini importer. And that will bring us to the close of lesson one. Let's go to lesson two with immediate effect. The two type of products you can sell. Which one is right for you? The first type of product is a unique product or a little known product. This type of product requires education, but you may have to first but you may have a first mover advantage in the sense that probably you were the one that identified, discovered that product as a result of a pending need of humanity. So it creates a first mover advantage in the sense that let's assume you discover okay, let me use the current situation of the nation, the country, and the world at large as a case study. Let's assume you have been able to discover the cure to coronavirus now. You have a first mover advantage because you have larger number of people, larger number of audience looking forward to receiving a solution to that disease, to that problem. And that's what I'm trying to say. A unique or a little known product. That is, what you've discovered is something that is very, very unique. Yet, a larger number of people needs it. Case study of it is like that of what's it called? A kid safety watch that myself and the team discovered some times ago. And this kid safety watch is a kind of watch that your child can just put on, and wherever he or she is, you can decode it, you can determine the perimeter, the circumference of the movement of your kid. This kid safety watch is having an alarm, is having a camera, and if there is any harm on your ward, wherever it is, it's having the possibility of sending a message consistently to you to alert you on what exactly is going on, to the extent that you can even use the camera on the phone to discover where the kid is and know what exactly is wrong with it. So this is a very, very special product that require education. You need to educate people on how to use it. And that is the first type of product you can sell, a unique and little known product. And for you to discover this kind of product, you have to do a very good search, a very good digging. And when you discover this kind of product, you need to check Jumia or any of the biggest online store to see if the product is there. You also need to see if there is, or see if it is available in Nigeria or on Jumia Global. Now, this will validate the altness of such a product. And also, if you are not in Nigeria, you can also consult with the best online marketplace in your country. And the second type of product you can sell is a well-known product. In this, for this, no education is required. But the thing is, the battle here is that of being able to reach the right audience on Facebook and Instagram. What are we talking about? You know, the kind of product that a lot of people have on stores. People can easily walk to the store to get things of such. And most times it's always difficult to use Facebook platform or Instagram platform to reach out to the right audience. And this will bring us to the close of the second lesson as we are moving into the third lesson explain. And the third lesson is all about the two platforms for selling your product. Now, there are basically two platforms for selling anything in this world. The first one is online, that is building your personal sales funnel or listing your product, your goods on the big market space, the online stores they have. And the second platform for you to sell your product is offline. But the thing is, you have to take note that low margin products and products with already fixed prices are generally known prices should be sold offline. What are we talking about? Low margin products. You want to be selling product that is worth 500 naira, 300 naira, 600 naira. You should know that suggests to you that you need to sell such a product offline, not online. And high margin products should be sold online. When you're trying to sell a product worth 40,000, 60,000, 20,000, 15,000, 18,000, 25,000, it's advisable for you to go online. A new product requires, you should also know that if the product you're trying to sell is a new product, it requires education and marketing video to do a great job explaining the features and how to use them. And this will bring us to the third lesson, to the close of the third lesson. And now I believe uh, you've received or you've been empowered. You've received an information, and not understanding all that I've said can affect you a lot. Not understanding this has affected so many people out there. Here is a student of mine who was having the same problem of selling his products before he met me. He even tried to reduce the price, but nothing was working until he applied what I share with all his students. And this is the testimony of the student, as you can see on screen. After applying what I teach, this is the testimony of the students I was talking about. And after applying what I teach, he made over 35 orders on a product he was selling for 8,000 within 48 hours. That's a revenue of around 280,000 in 2 days. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's mind blowing. Now we really move us to the fourth lesson that talks about the key information to building a successful mini importation business. The key information is that one, sourcing, procurement, shipping, and logistics are the greatest contributor to the landing cost of a product and its final selling price. I have to really lay a little emphasis on this lesson. You have to come to realize that your sourcing, your procurement, your shipping, and logistics, these four things are the greatest contributor to the landing cost of a product and its final selling price. What do we mean by landing cost? Let's assume you're sourcing for a product from China and the cost of the product is around $3. The what's it called? The procurement officer is taking, okay, you're buying 10 of it, that's $30. The procurement officer is taking 3% of or let me say 3% of but as in the total sum of money, the total cost of the product, you're shipping and you're doing some kind of logistic, you have some miscellaneous, all these together, combining the cost flow together, we really contribute to the landing cost. That is, you bought the product initially for $3, but at the end of the day, the landing cost might be $7. I've seen some of the mini importers or some startup who sees a product on AliExpress or Chinese website for like $15 and without importing it yet, trying to do some kind of calculation and placing the product for like $22, $23, thinking they will have a profit margin of from 15 to 23, profit margin of $8. But by the time their product lands in Nigeria, they will discover that the landing cost is around $21 or $22. Now they are left with $1 as their profit. So you have to take this into consideration whenever you are importing any goods or you're selling any goods. Sourcing, procurement, shipping, and logistics are great contributors to the landing cost of a product and will determine the final selling price. Now, secondly, you have to also know that the weight and volume of your product determines the cost of shipping and logistics. This is something you must not forget. So when you are going for any product, one of the first things you want to check is the weight or probably the volume, because this will contribute to your the cost of your shipping and logistics. Now let's take for instance, you want to buy a product whose weight is 5 kg or 10 kg. Now you are planning to ship in 10 pieces of this product and the weight is 10 kg. So now the sum total of the weight of your product by the time it will be leaving the manufacturer store will be 100 kg. Now the logistic company in China that will help you take it from the manufacturer store probably to your shipping agent or your what's it called delivery agent will charge you based on weight. To ship your good from China down to Nigeria, sorry, excuse me. To ship your good from China to Nigeria will be charged based on weight as well. Now imagine you're being charged $8 per kg. Now that will be $8 times 100 kg. I don't know, maybe you're seeing what I'm talking about. So you discover that the amount you are spending on shipping might even probably be more than the amount you are spending to procure the good. So you have to take into consideration the weight and volume of your product because it determines the cost of shipping and logistics. Also, where, who, and how to sell your product determines the profit margin as well. We've just discussed about where you can sell your product, that is offline or online. If you're selling the product offline, you can compare your profit margin with someone who is selling his or her product online. Where you sell it, probably you're listing on Konga or you're using a sales funnel, will determine the profit margin as well. Who you are selling to, your audience will determine your profit margin. The kind of people you are selling to. Are you going to sell to people using feature phone? I mean, the kind of phone they call panlase or panlese. These things contribute to your profit margin as well. And the fourth thing you need to take into consideration as an information you need to work with is that as simple as these informations are, they can either make or mar your importation experience. They can either make or mar your importation experience. Now, the product you have in mind now that you intend to sell or you are thinking you will sell or you've targeted, the question is it heavy or light? Is it heavy or light? Now, you can easily discover the weight of your product if you're shipping from AliExpress. It will be stated there. And you can easily, the thing I will say is that when you get to 1688, which is one of the most common Chinese websites where retailers procure their goods, source their good from, make sure the first thing you're checking into is the weight. Weight is very, very significant and it has a lot of things to contribute to the success of your mini importation business. And this will bring us to the last, to the end of the fourth lesson explained in this free training. I believe I've been able to pass one information or the other as we move into the fifth lesson. Now, in the fifth lesson, we'll be talking about how you can turn your product into a business, a full-time business. Now, the thing is, if you are aspiring to turn a product into a full-time business, you are trying to build a business empire around the product, meaning you're trying to narrow down your niche. You're trying to be specific. You're trying to be known for something. You are selling kids, wristwatch, you want to be known for kid wristwatch. If you are selling clothing, you want to be known for clothing. If you are selling, what's it called, arts, gadgets, you want to be known for that. You want to turn it to a business. You want people to know you for that. Then you have to focus on one business or one category of products. Like hot bulb businesses, we have child safety wristwatch businesses. You are into hot bulb businesses, that is, you are selling different type of bulbs. You have the music bulb, you have the Bluetooth bulb, you have the different color bulbs, you have the bulbs that sings along with you have bulbs that serves as MP and as well they are bulb. You want to do a research into different type of bulbs we have, but people know you for doing the bulb business. Now, you also want to learn all you can about the product you want to turn into business. Now, we are talking about how you can turn a product into a business. So you have to learn all you can about the product. Also make a research about competing products. Research competing products and see what people are saying. See people's comments, see people's review on products on AliExpress and every other platform where you can source your product from. Also, you want to create a website or a blog and social media handle for the product that people can easily identify with. Or probably you create a sales funnel where you create a value system you give to people to establish you as an authority, as an experienced person in that business or in that niche. I believe I've still been able to pass or communicate an information to you. And this will bring us to the close of this fifth lesson as we move on in this training. And all that I've said to you is what makes myself and few others that I've mentioned exceptional with e-commerce. Now, little bonuses for you as we move on in the training and as we hope to close the training very soon. You have to know that there are also four critical factors for success in e-commerce. The first one, the niche, so you have to be niche. One of the factors you need to put into consideration is you have to be niche and solution conscious. What am I trying to say? You have to identify a problem. That is the pillar. That is the pillar to any business, most especially e-commerce, meaning importation. Identification of problem is the major key to success in any business. So you have to be niche conscious. You have to be conscious of the kind of niche that attends to a kind of problem that a large number of audience have. The second thing is that you have to do a kind of product research. You have to do a deep research on the kind of products you will sell, relating to the niche you want to narrow yourself to, relating to this problem you've identified. Probably you've identified an health problem and you've narrowed yourself under the health niche into how will I put it now? Probably pregnancy. You've targeted the pregnancy aspect of health, or arthritis, or high blood pressure and the likes. You want to look for a product that you know will appeal to your audience. So you have to do a kind of research, see what people are requesting for, see what their major complaint is, see the kind of product you can make as a provision for that will address the needs of these people. And also you have to be conscious of a factor I call product sourcing, where you source your product from. You don't just want to source your product from anywhere that will choke your capital and will leave you with a low profit margin. And the fourth thing, sorry, is your marketing and selling. How you market your product, how you sell your product is very, very important. Now, how do you find product that people are having? So you look for solution for them. I will give you three means to find problems people are having. And the first means is visiting blogs, checking news websites, seeing people's complaint every day, the news website, the news economy, they are bringing out different news of different scenario, occurrences, situation, challenges, problems. When you visit blogs like Nairaland, you see people prompting different problem, looking for solutions. Also, you want to make a research on Facebook, join groups relating to the niche you've discovered or the problem the thing you really want to address. Join groups and see what people are saying in groups. Join forums. These three things are very, very important. Checking into blogs, checking into news websites, checking into Facebook pages and groups, checking into forums, and also let me quickly chip in this. Here is an article posted on eDigital. That is a blog, and I believe you should be able to interpret what you're seeing on screen from what I just mentioned to you. So, can you see what was written there? I believe you can. So, please, oh, I can satisfy my wife in bed. Come on, this is a problem. This is a major problem, most especially for males. But the thing is that this is a silent problem that most people can't really voice out to say. But if they should see a solution, a cure to it, they wouldn't mind paying any amount to solve that problem. So if you can see this, what was written in that blog, it said, please, oh, I can satisfy my wife in bed. Hi guys, let me ask you, if you knew this guy and you knew this man and you know where he stays and you can get him a solution to his problem and you get him something like this product called mini love that helps men in bed, don't you think he will appreciate it? Don't you think he will be ready to pay any amount? You're getting him something to help him last long and be able to satisfy his wife. Do you think the man will get it? He would definitely get it. Do you think the man will get the product? Or what do you think? Probably we're on the same pedestal. Probably you are agreeing with me that he would definitely get it. Of course he will. This man is going to get a product because he wouldn't want his wife to go out there searching for another man to satisfy a sexual need. Isn't it? If you are a man reading this now, will you allow your wife to find sexual satisfaction elsewhere? It's a blatant no. And guess what? Hundreds of men are having this issue. So that is what you want to make sure you do. You get something a lot of people really want, something that people are yearning to have, and you make it available to them. Now, I must say, don't run off an import mini law and say you want to sell to me, because if you do, you will fail and run at a loss. You know why? You know why? Because mini love is easily accessible and oversold now in the system. You don't even know where the men who need it hang out. You don't even know how to sell. So how can you find product that people want? Now, if you notice, I keep saying want and not need. So looking for what people want over what they need will help you sell more. Now, where can you find this product? Another place you can find the where can you find this problem? Another place you can find the problem people need solution for is to go to Naira Land. That's one of the biggest forum currently in Nigeria. And if you don't have an account there, I will advise you get yourself an account there and browse around the site. Then you discover a lot of challenges, a lot of problems. You identify with people, you see what people are saying. Now to buttress this, I did a little digging and you can see what I found. Now, see where I circled here. This person is raising a point, an observation here. Said, how can I get rid of black spot on my feet? Now, that doesn't really freak me. But what freaks me is that if you check here, the number of views to this post, they have 753,612 views. What is this suggesting to you? For over 700,000 to give attention to a single post, that should suggest to you that over 750,000 people have the same problem. What if we can get a product that will address this problem for these people? Don't you see, or don't you think you are swimming in wealth? Here is someone asking, how can I get rid of black spot on my face? And the question that the person asked had over 700,000 views. This is incredible. But do you know what? You don't know. I assume, or I'm trying to assume that you don't know what it means to have over 700,000 people to view a trade. Come on, you don't understand. It means these people are also interested in knowing the answer to this problem. The great thing is, these are evergreen problems. People will always have this problem. Now, these people don't know that it only takes something like the image below or the image that will be shown to you now to get rid of that black spot. Something like this. And see the cost of this product, approximately $4. This product is on AliExpress and you can easily import this product and sell it to these people and make a lot of money in doing that. And you can even get it cheaper on the site I will share with you guys very, very soon. The product is less than $1, as you can see. A yuan is around 50 to 60 naira when you convert it to Nigeria currency. Now, the product is sold for 3 yuan here. Now, let's assume it is 60 naira to 1 yuan. That's around 80 naira. It's not even up to $1. Now, this is a product you can make available to this audience that has reacted to the trade. Now, imagine $3 to get a product. Can't you see what I'm seeing? I don't know, maybe you're seeing what I'm seeing. I'm seeing wealth in this information. Now, listen, you don't just want to go out there purchasing any product that you see me show you. So go on forums and look out for people's complaints. Another good mind of selling our products and problems that people that need solution is Facebook. You want to go to Facebook, dig deep on Facebook, and see what people are saying, see the challenges, see people's comments, see people's timeline. You can also find out in demand products in AliExpress. On AliExpress, I know most of you already are familiar with that of AliExpress. Even some of us have placed a kind of order on AliExpress on before now. So you can still find hot in demand products on AliExpress, on AliExpress, on AliExpress. So go to AliExpress, take some time to dig deep and dig in, and you'll be able to find out products that are hot in demand. One mistake I see many people make when trying to search for hot in demand products is that on AliExpress, they like to click on categories and also filter by the number of orders. And if thousands of people can do that, then that simply means you will be getting the same results. Well, it's not really their fault because that is what the gurus out there are teaching. Just imagine everyone going to AliExpress to find the products using that method. What do you think? Well, we all be selling almost the same type of products, and when everyone is selling the same type of product, what happens? There comes price battle. Competition is high, and we all start price battle, and that is not a battle you do, and that is a battle you don't want to engage yourself in because you can't win the battle. Here's one of my students who got a beauty product using a unique method I teach and was able to get over 120 orders within 4 days for a product he sold for 12,500. That's cool, right? That's great. That's incredible. Here's a product I personally sold as well sometimes ago. Uh, is a fitness product, and the product is being sold for 35 yuan on this website. And the product helps to burn belly fat. It helps to tone your muscles. Now, the interesting part is this product cost me a few dollars to import in to Nigeria, as you can see right there on the screen. And guess what? I sold this product for 25,000 naira and I just listed the product on Jumia, even though it isn't my preferred means of selling my products. I bought 10 pieces of it just to test because in e-commerce, we do what we call testing to see if a product will work. And guess what happened next? I was able to sell 7 of them within a week. And this is just the evidence of it. The list of my delivery. The list of my delivery. I believe that is so incredible. That is cool. That is great. That is love. That is an information you want to hear. That is what you want to see yourself do. That is a testimony you want to carry. Selling 7 of the product I was testing within a week. I believe that is so great. Within a week, I was able to sell 7 pieces of this product, and I actually sold the 10, but 3 failed. As in 3 failed in the place of logistic issue and delivery issue. That is, the customer did not collect the products, so I had 3 returns. And 7 were successfully delivered and remitted to me. And after all the charges from Jumia, I was left with a pure profit of 146,000 naira. Can you just imagine what 146,000 naira will do to you if you can make that within a week? That is someone monthly income. And this is just some crazy profit, isn't it? The thing is, anyone can do this. It's not meant for specific people. Now, there are certain type of product that you don't want to buy, that you should not buy. You want to be different uh, with how you approach everything you do. So you want to make sure you don't buy products that are heavy. I think I've made mention of that before. Because if you buy such a product, you're going to spend more on shipping such a product. Don't want to buy a product that provide temporary solution. Sometimes ago, I bought a product called ear fiber, and it's just help cover bad hair and broken edges. But I had a lot of returns, so I had to stop selling it. You don't want to buy products that are too expensive, product that is above $3 because it's going to reduce your profit margin. So it's better for you to stay within the range of $1 to $10 maximum. Let's just say at least you want to put into consideration or you have the money at hand, your price as in the cost of buying a product that you should subscribe to should be within the range of $1 to $10. So where can you source for your products? You can source for your product on AliExpress, Alibaba.com, 1688.com, JD.com. Let me quickly leave it so that you get that again. AliExpress.com, Alibaba.com, 1688.com, JD.com. And now as a smart money importer, you always want to make sure you get your product for the best price. Let me quickly show you something. These are products I sold some time ago. The product is in the convenience niche. It helps to remove wax from your hair and it's being called wax vac. That is wax vacuum. And as you can see right here, the product had over 6,000 shares. It had over 6,000 shares. I made so much from the sale of these products, guys. That is just the sincere truth. I made so much from the sale of this product. And let's see more about the product. Is this actually, before we do that, is this actually making sense to you? Are you following me at all? I believe you are. Now let me show you something. The same product I'm talking about costs $6 to $8, $7 to $8 on Ali Express, and the same product costs 1.80 yuan on the website I'm going to show you later. Can you see the difference? Now, if a product is costing 1.8, let's assume approximately 2 yuan, and a yuan is 16 naira, why you convert it to Nigeria? So 2 yuan, that's 120 naira. Now you're getting a product for 120 naira. How much do you think I can sell this product? The picture you see on the left is from AliExpress and the other one you see on the right is from the 1688. And on the AliExpress, as you can see, the product is selling for $7.50, Let's just say $7. And on 1688, the product is selling for less than $1. I don't know if you're actually getting these, and guess what? Both are of the same quality. And you have to dig deep or use agents to get quality products, most especially from 1688. Because 1688 has been designed, is a website designed using the Chinese language. It's majorly meant for the manufacturers in Chinese. It's not meant for us in Nigeria. But you know, as Nigerians, we always have our way. There's always a way to everything. So you have to dig deeper or use agents to get quality products, most especially from 1688. Now, for someone who is buying a product for $7 and someone who is buying the same product for less than $1, do you think their profit margin will be different? Of course, absolutely, there will be a difference. The truth is, the profit margin will be huge apart. Like I said, I make a killing with this product. Let's say, for instance, I was able to sell 500 pieces of this product. I sold more than 500 pieces of that product, right? Because I was shipping that product almost every week into Nigeria. But let's say I was being able to sell 500 pieces of that product. If I had bought from AliExpress, the profit margin would be 2,000 naira after removing all expenses. You can do the calculation yourself. The profit margin will be 2,000 naira. The profit margin will be 2,000 naira. If I had bought the product from AliExpress, I will have a profit margin of 2,000 naira after removing all expenses. Well, and that will give me ₦1,000,000 naira pure profit selling 500 pieces. But because I got my product at a very cheap price, my profit margin doubled. So you can see the difference between being a smart money importer and the average importer. But because I got my product at a very cheap price, my profit margin doubled, and the average mini importer is someone who is just going out here to buy products to sell because he or she had that mini importation is profitable. I mean, it's a profitable business. Now, how do you ship your product once you've been able to identify your product and where to source for the very best price? You can use DHL, which is the old-fashioned way, and DHL, I must tell you, is very costly. For as many of you that might have used them before, you can bear me witness. You can also use emails, which also is an old fashion of shipping your products. and it's also very highly costly. But you must know that this method are very costly. Like I said earlier, you'll be spending sometimes double or triple the cost of the product you are shipping. I think I've explained this on before now. So I believe some people in this training must have tried using this method and can attest to it. The shipping cost is higher than the cost of the product that you are buying, two times or sometimes three times higher, which I think is so outrageous. So don't even try to use DHL or emails. So if you should decide to use portal office, be prepared. Or what I'm trying to say is that probably you're deciding to use postal office like post office. You have to prepare yourself to wait for like 30 days before you receive your goods, and sometimes you might not even receive them. So the best method to ship your product is making use of agents and logistic companies, as they are 10 times far cheaper. They are 10 times far cheaper, I can tell you. Now, 1688, JD.com, and most of the other websites are written in Chinese. So you need someone who understands Chinese to be able to help you procure your product and then send the product down to you here in Nigeria or wherever you are. You also need an agent and a logistic company to ship your product down to Nigeria or wherever you want your goods to come down to. So if you have someone in China, the person can help you send your product down to you here in Nigeria and across the globe. So like I said the other time, don't try to use the HL emails or a postal service. Now, once you get a product delivered to you, the next thing you want to do or you're thinking about is how can I sell my product? Number one way you can sell your product is advertising on Facebook, and also you can sell your product by advertising on Facebook. I repeat, I'm not talking about posting or spamming different groups on Facebook with your post and product image. No, 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 that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Facebook campaigns, running a Facebook campaign. You have to create a Facebook ad campaigns. As I make this video, there are over 20 million Nigerians on Facebook. And do you know what that means? Do you think it is difficult to get just 100% or 500% out of the 20 million Nigerians that are on Facebook to buy your product or to sell your product to monthly? I'll leave that to you to answer. Well, the second place where you can actually sell your product is Instagram. Now, there are a lot of persons who just list their product on Instagram and expect people to buy. This is right, and this is a right and a wrong way. There is a right and a wrong way to go about that. Well, currently, Facebook has bought Instagram. So if you are running a Facebook ad, you have the privilege also to run your a kind of campaign on Instagram as well, whereby you advertise your products on Instagram alongside with your advertisement on Facebook with the same content, with the same ad creative, with the same call to action and everything. Now, like I said, there is a right and a wrong way to go about selling on both Instagram and Facebook. The thing is that you want to simply set up a website, list your product, and start driving traffic to it, and then make your sales. However, this has its shortcomings, as you will soon lose, or you will lose more than half of people who see your product or those who even buy. So the thing is, what is my preferred method? Sales funnel. I recommend sales funnel for any business you want to do. Probably you're going for information product as well, even service products. But most especially in e-commerce, I recommend sales funnel for whatsoever you want to do. And that is how smart e-com guys do it and make it big. With sales funnels, you're being able to market your audience over and over with spending little or nothing on advertisement. Now, you never have to worry about losing your customer if you're using sales funnel. This is how smart e-com guys, this is how we do it and make it big. With sales funnels, you can even easily build trust and credibility with your buyers. Remember, it is easier for someone to buy your product if they trust you. And if you quickly want to increase your profit, then you should be using sales funnel, guys. If you want to increase your monthly income in this business, sales funnels is what you we have to use, and it is what will help you to achieve that which you want. And you must also understand the human psychology and the emotional outputting. I can but lay emphasis on this. This is what makes you to get the attention of your potential customer. I mean, emotional outputting. What exactly is paining them? What are the emotional outputting? Is it fear? We have a lot of emotional outputting. That is the emotional button that triggers your customer to actually make them buy. The emotional buttons are the triggers that actually make people buy your product. People are making their decision from a place of emotion and justify their decision with logic. That's one thing you have to know. You need to know. You need to be conscious of the fact that people are making their buying decision from a place of emotion and justify their decision with logic. I was being able to generate a sum total of 6 million naira just selling the products using Salesforce and understanding human psychology, knowing the emotional outputting of my audience. And this is the product I sold. This is the product I sold. I called it 2-in-1 hair growth formula. And I sold this product, uh, Andrew and Hair Wonder. That is the name, Andrew and Hair Wonder. And guess what? We get a pair of this product for around 25,000. A pair of this product for around 25,000 for 50 pieces of each. That is that is 50 pieces of Andrew and 50 pieces of Ear Wonder. And guess what? I wanted to guess how much I was selling it. I sold a pair of these products for 9,000 naira. This is the product done. This is just a screenshot of the sales page. The 2-in-1 hair growth formula is all you need. The price for the 2-in-1 solution is 25,000 naira. And yeah. Now I'm selling the product for 9,000 naira. You're trying to work on the psychology of your customer. You're trying to take them through a process whereby the end result is that they will make a decision due to what has appealed to them. And the thing is, as you can see here, a single order for this 2-in-1 product is for a person. So if two people are to use it, please place order for two pieces or accordingly. And actually, the juicy part of it is for every sale I made, I get a profit of 6,000 naira. I was getting the pair for 500 naira, and so my profit was 6,000 naira after removing the cost of running an ad and the cost of shipping the product to the customer. Now I want to ask you, how many pieces of this pair or pairs do you think I need to sell to have been able to make 6 million naira? I should be selling like 1,000 pairs, right? And I should be selling like 1,000 pairs to be able to make 6 million naira. I know what's probably running through your mind right now. I mean, are you sure? Let's do some form of math. I was selling 20 pairs, at least 20 pairs per day, and it was so crazy. That was what a cell phone can do for you. Check this out. This is one of my record from a single day sales. This is one of my record from a single day sales, and some even ordered for two, some ordered for three, some even ordered for four, and so you can see it is even more than what I'm even telling you. So let's just do some math. 20 times 90 will give you 1,800 orders. Of course, not every customer will collect, some will cancel their orders, so there will be some failed deliveries. So let's say 800 people cancelled, or I had 800 failed deliveries, which is the very worst case scenario. We are left with 1,000 persons who successfully received and paid for their order, and that gives or 6 million naira. 1,000 naira times 6,000 naira gives us 6 million naira, right? I know you're a mathematician. Oh, sorry. I guess you're a mathematician. And this is an evidence of my weekly remittance from my delivery agent, and I believe that is really fascinating. What will an extra 200,000 weekly do for you? Do you think your children will start looking at you differently, or even your spouse? Now, this is even worse. This is even the worst result I'm actually showing you guys. I didn't just want to put out many screenshots so it doesn't look as if I'm showing off. I just want you to understand the power behind many importation if you do it the right way. Please take note of that. If you do it the right way, there is power behind many importation to wealth. E-commerce or mini importation business is a mind-blowing business, and you get amazing results if you do it in the way the smart mini importers do it. Now you can see how easy you can achieve 6 million naira in 3 months. Here is another expert who was able to make 500K within 24 hours. By name Adedeji Rashid Yusuf, and he uploaded this on his timeline, and I I have to chat him up because it was so triggering. It captivated my attention. It captured my attention with immediate effect. And guess what he was using? I guess, I assume you guess right. He was using sales funnel. And let's take a quick summary of what you have learned in the course of this training. You've been able to know what it takes to be a mini importer, and that is the mindset of a successful mini importer, the two type of products you can sell, which one is right for you, the products platform, the two platform for selling your product, key facts to building a successful mini importation business, turning your product into businesses, how you are gonna receive an offer from me, and that I'm going there very soon, and how to find problems people have, how to find products people want, not just need, how and where you can source for quality products very cheap, how you can ship your products to your doorstep very fast and without breaking your bank account, how you can start selling your products quickly without having to beg people to buy, how big guys do it using sales funnel. And now let me ask you a question. All these sound pretty cool, right? uh, you haven't you have learned some really great stuff, but I can't cover all you need to know in a single short training like this. And that's one thing I really want you to know. So I have a question for you. How would you like to work with me directly? How would you like to work with me and my team, where I can actually help you implement all that we just talked about? And how would you like to work with me and my team to see that all that we've talked about uh, was successfully implementing? But let me quickly chip this in. With all you've learned, you can decide to go the hard way and do it yourself. However, it's gonna take you many tries before you figure it out. You don't even know the right product to import, though I've taught you how to. You don't want to handle logistics yourself. You most likely don't even know how to sell. So you can go ahead and learn every one of these things on your own. But the truth is, it's going to take you up to within the range of 6 to 12 months to master all of these. So you don't want to waste all that time learning. You know why? Spent time can't be gotten back. If you're someone who is quick to taking action, you might be wondering how you can get started and implement all the tactics and strategies I showed you quickly and easily. The fastest way to get started is the blueprint I have created for you, and it is called a pause e-commerce 10x blueprint. That is e-commerce or mini importation made easy. 10 times blueprint that you can follow. Which are what I've just showed you is the exact system that I used to make that continually, as in make 6 figures continually in week, in months, as it comes. That is the same blueprint I've been using. You can also choose to do it all on your own using all that I've showed you, but if you would like me to help you implement everything we have covered, then I will be delighted to. If you want to be able to build a successful e-commerce business, make 10 times your profit, all from your home, even if you are just starting today, then this blueprint is specially made for you. Okay, listen, I am not going to be all hyped or try to get you all hyped up. I'm not going to be all hyped or try to get you all hyped up about what is and how this can help you. So I want to do this. I just want to go over what you will get inside the Ecom Made Easy 10x blueprint and how it can help you. And if this is right for you, I want you to get it. But if it is not right for you, I don't want you to get it. I believe that which you've learned from this training should be able to sustain you. So here is what you will get inside the Ecom Made Easy 10x blueprint. You will get 20 evergreen products that you can start learning right now. All you need to do is to simply import the product, plug in and start selling. And you know what? You need a hot selling product if you want to be able to get responses like, I need it, I want it, I need one, I love it, I want it, how can I get it, how can I get it please, and all such. If you want to be getting a kind of comment or a reaction like this, you really need a hot selling product to get this kind of thing. The reason why you need a hot selling, hot in demand product is that you need to get product that people actually want, like what you see on your screen. You can see people saying, I'm interested, I need it, I want it, I love it, I need it, how can I get it? Please message me. So you want to be able to get a product that people want. And guess what? You will get the contact of my Chinese agent that you can pay in naira. And the worth of this alone is just 15,000 naira. You will also get all the contact of all my China agents and logistic companies that you can pay in naira and get your product delivered to you wherever you are. The value of this is 15,000 naira. You will get 10 websites where you can source and buy your product even 10 times cheaper than AliExpress. You also get a step-by-step Ninja guide on how you can find outselling products yourself. This is not the usual way of sourcing by order on AliExpress. This alone is valued at 20,000 naira. Like I said, you don't want to go into price battle. I believe you don't want to go with a into price battle. At this point, here is what you will be getting. If you subscribe to the Ecom Made Easy 10x blueprint today, you are gonna get 20 evergreen hot selling products, which is valued at 20,000 naira, and you get the contact of all my China agents that you can pay in naira, valued at 15,000 naira. You also get 10 more sites to source your product even 10 times cheaper, valued at 9,500 naira. You also get a step-by-step Ninja guide on how to find hot selling product valued at 20,000 naira. Plus, I'm also going to show you how you can spy on your competitors right on Facebook, so you can spy easily on Facebook and be able to peep on your competition and on your competitors and see what they are selling and confirm if people actually want the product and not bother about reinventing the wheel. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You also learn how you can create your Facebook and Instagram ads. This is very, very important. It is very, very imperative. You also get a training course I bought to help you dominate Facebook ad and also able to create high converting Facebook ad campaigns. And my Facebook ad sheets, some days, some day ago, I ran a test on Facebook that generated a total of 46 sales within 48 hours. Like you can see in the on your screen. And here's another I ran using the same cheat, and it generates me the first one 24 sales and the second one 35 sales. Over 50 sales within 24 hours. Isn't that wonderful and mind blowing? Imagine having a flow of orders like this without having to beg anyone to buy, without really change things around you uh, for your business. And now look at what you'll be getting now. If you subscribe to Ecom Made Easy 10x Blueprints, you are going to be getting over 20 evergreen hot selling products worth 20,000 naira. You'll be getting the contact of my Chinese agent. You can pay in naira worth 15,000 naira. You will get 10 more websites to source your product from, even 10 times cheaper, worth 9,500 naira. You will get a step-by-step Nigeria guide on how to find hot selling products worth 20,000 naira. You will get a guide on how to create a profitable Facebook and Instagram ad with my fully proven Facebook ad sheet valued at 50,000 naira. And the total value of what you're getting now is 131,500 naira. I perceive you're scared already. I perceive your mind, you're panting, your mind is high. Well, also I'm going to show you how to set up a 10x sales funnel that will help you double or triple your sale. The value of that alone is 159,000. Just 159,000. You also get an easy to use website builder called Insta Builder and Elementor Pro with step-by-step videos showing you how to use it. This is a page builder you can use to set up your funnel pages, and you will need this if you want to sell your products using sales funnel. This alone is valued around 28,500, but you are getting it for free. You can also check the Insta Builders like Elementor official page to confirm this. Also, I'm going to show you how you can create videos for your product, because you don't want to go up on YouTube and get any video to use, as this might get your account banned if Facebook discover you are using a copyrighted video. So you go out of business as fast as you have started. That is what you don't want to experience. So this is a screenshot of some videos and some things, how you can do it. You will be shown out of it. This is a video I created for my personal use, and also you'll be getting to learn how you can eliminate agents and buy directly from manufacturer. How you can eliminate agents and buy directly from manufacturer. Now this is the reason why you use agents is because you don't understand Chinese, and to buy products from a website like 1688, you need them to help you procure your product and then ensure quality of the product. But then you have to pay them for their services, which is extra cost aside product cost and shipping cost. And for instance, you can see this product right here. It is selling for $14, approximately $15 on AliExpress, and this is on 1688 around $2. That's cool, right? That's lovely. That's nice. Now this on this website you can communicate directly with manufacturer. I mean the website I will be showing you, you can communicate directly with the manufacturer, and now this on this website you can communicate directly with the manufacturer, and guess what? It's selling for just $2, and you can even buy just one piece of it. Is that information so cool? Does it really strike something in your heart that you can easily communicate with the manufacturer directly and buy as low as one piece, even for a low price? That's cool. This is another product on 1688 which is equally selling for around $3 to $4. For around $3 to $4. And it is an ultrasonic mosquito killer. It's a great product to sell during the rainy season, and it uses sand to drive away insects. Now, this same product is selling on the website for less than $1. Let's say for $1, as you can see, around 0.1 to $1. And that is what you'll be having access to. So you can see how cheap products on this website are, and you don't even need an agent to start buying from this website. What you want to do is to compare different websites to be able to get the best price. Like I told you guys, the smart mini importers buy products for the very best price. And this is what you want to do as a smart mini importers. I'm going to support I'm going to support and guide you for one full year. A year is enough for you to get a grip of all you want. Trust me, you can't pay for this and you can't find this kind of support anywhere elsewhere. So see this like an act of service from me to the community, most especially in a time like this where most of the citizens, most youth, and most parents are confused, doesn't know what to do again. So I see this as an act of service from me to the community. I want to help you get started with your business, and I want you to land your feet and be able to make something out of mini importation business. So let's run through what you're actually going to be getting. Once again, you're going to be getting the 20 evergreen or selling products. You'll be getting the contact of my China agent. You can pay in Naira, 10 websites. You can source the product from even 10 times better and cheaper than AliExpress. You get my step-by-step Ninja guide on how to find out selling products. And I'll show you how to spy on your competitors on Facebook. You also get a guide on how to create profitable Facebook and Instagram ad with my proven Facebook ads sheet. I will show you how to set up your 10x funnels, and you will also gain access to an easy web builder and step-by-step video showing you how to use it and pre-design pages, and all you have to do is to upload and start editing. I will also show you how to create video for your product. I will show you how to manage your business, your e-commerce business. I will show you how to eliminate agents and buy directly from manufacturer, and the total value of what you're getting is 423,000 naira. Come on, I can't believe I'm really doing this. Now, what you're getting or receiving is worth over 400,000 naira, and you are probably wondering about the price. That what price tag am I going to give to you? Now, listen, the last training I had was sold for 50,000 naira, and it was sold out. And the last one I had before this one was also sold for 100,000 naira, a 3-day workshop, which I don't think I will do anytime soon because of the time and period we are in now, the period of isolation and social distancing. Even there are other trainings out there selling for more, but none out there offer the type of support you're going to receive as a member of Ecom Made Easy 10x Blueprint, and not to mention of consistent updates to the blueprint to make sure you are up to date. And this is the only program with exercises to walk you through step by step with an unbeatable support. Here is a student of mine giving a testimony. He said, of the 3 mini importation trainings or resources I enrolled for in 2 months, yours was the last and yet is the best, most dynamic. Keep up the good work you're doing. I have been meaning to do this for a while now. Kudos. That's just a testimony from one of my students, and I'm not going to charge you 400,000 naira today. Of it, I could, but I won't. But I want to ask you something. If all that this package did for you was one, finally turn you into a profit pulling machine in the e-commerce multi-billion dollar industry, would it be worth 400,000 naira? If all this package did was to take away an average income earner to a 6 to 7 figure monthly income earner, would it be worth it? If all this package did was finally to help you achieve that lifestyle you have always wanted for you and your family, would it be worth it? If all this package did was to help you pay all your bills comfortably and have extra cash to play with, would it be worth it? I don't know about you, but I make an average of 1.7 million naira monthly running an e-commerce business on the side because I have other businesses alongside. Now, this is one of my one-time investment and you don't have to pay. This is a one-time investment and you don't have to pay again. But the information you're gonna get will pay you forever. So what do you think actually I should charge for this? I leave it to that question within 30 seconds. How much do you think I should charge for this that I've mentioned? Do you think I should charge 200,000? Do you think I should charge 100,000? Do you even think I should charge 75,000? Now, there are people who will gladly pay this just to have access to the wealth of information and support I'm giving you. Here is a message from a student who had spent over about 500,000 naira on an e-commerce course before he met me. Now, not that was uh, not that was not error. As in that was not enough. Like that was not enough. 500,000 naira. As you can see on the screen here, is by name Oluwadamilola, and he messaged me after he encountered me, and I showed him the blueprint. I He followed the step-by-step process, and he said, "Thank you, I'm good to go. Thanks for the support. This is what we need in Nigeria: great support, customer support. I have spent a lot for international products without serious support. Rather they will be asking for more. I bought an e-commerce product, zero to $1,450, and over 500,000 naira. Do you know I was not able to set it up? I sent mail, they are interested in me coming for one of their training after the huge amounts paid." And that was the testimony from Olu Dari. I know that not everyone have the sum of money to get started, most especially in this period of time. And that is why I want to give it out to the first 30 action takers for just 10,000 naira. Just for you being part of this training right now, and because I want you to have access to this information, and I understand what the economy is saying right now. Immediately I discussed this with a friend. He booked 5 tickets because he knows I was initially selling this course for 25,000 naira before now, and that is a hot 60% discount. A hot 60% discount. I want a lot of people to be financially free. I hate to see people on Instagram and Facebook begging. It breaks my heart when I see those comments on social media. I want also to make a difference. I want to contribute to the empowerment of youth and people in my community. And that is the major reason why I'm doing this for that price, so that a lot of people will be able to gain access to this information. As much as I really want a lot of people to be financially free, most especially in a time like this and beyond, I have decided to give 60% of discount on it and make it just a token of 10,000 naira. But I must let you know, this is just for those who will take action in the next 3 days. Within now and the next 3 days, I want action takers. The discounted price within now and the next 3 days is just 10,000 naira. But I must say, I don't really want to work with lazy people. I just need people who are truly ready to turn their financial situation around. This is only for those who are ready to put in the work, and that is why this offer is going to valid for just 3 days. For the next 3 days, after 3 days, this offer will be gone, and so you only have access to this in the next 3 days. And after 3 days, I'm taking the price back to 25,000 naira, which is the current fee. I want to bring it down so that you can gain access to this wealth of information. All you have to do is to gain us. All you have to do to gain access to this wealth of information is to click the link below, and if the payment is being made by deposit, you have to send your transaction evidence and your name to my contact 081 300 via Telegram, or email ecommedicine@gmail.com, or probably message this number on WhatsApp. You can decide to pay via Paystack, and verification is done almost immediately. Are you still there? I've been taking your time. I'm sorry about that. Uh, I'll be rounding up this training, as I assume you are probably still having some question that you need to be answered. And here are some frequent questions being asked by some of my students before they opted in for the course for the blueprint. Then you probably still have some question. Probably you are wondering how much do you need to get started. You can start with as low as 20,000 naira, but you must understand that the more money you are getting started with, the more of those hot selling products you will be able to buy. Also, can a student do this? Absolutely, capital yes, absolutely capital yes. A student can do this. You might also be wondering, I talked about website. Do I need a website to get started? This is Lydia. Lydia doesn't have a website. Lydia uses Facebook and Instagram to sell her product. And so you must not have a website to start selling. She was able to sell two pieces of her product after 3 hours of setting up advertisements on Facebook. And this is the testimony from Lydia. Said, I intend writing the instruction. Also, when composing my story, my coach, I have made up to 300K again. I never thought I could get such amount within 3 months. God bless you, Lydia. Can I use a phone to do this? Probably you're thinking that can you use a phone to do this? The there is one of my students. This one actually shocked me. She's by name of Okoyemi. She sent me a message saying that she has been able to upload the Insta builder using her phone, and this is the evidence of the message. So she has been able to use her phone to upload the Insta builder. I said, upload the zip file. This I've uploaded the Insta builder, but I use my phone. No, another thing is that he didn't request for license key, and that's the testimony of some of my students. You might also ask, do you need a store to get started? Well, listen to what this person have to say. This is another testimony from another student. Say, good evening. How was the day? And the response was, good evening, great. How are you doing? Been expecting your mail. He said, I was out of the country, just got back, got some stuff already and sold some already, got more, and I haven't done the Instagram advert. I mean the campaign. Waiting for the graphics guy to finish designing the store logo. That is not the problem. I believe that has answered the question. What if you are very busy? I know some people are very busy, but if you are very busy, the business can be automated to the extent that you don't even need to sit close to your computer monitoring everything or anything like a forex trader do. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can go about this. You might also be asking that I am a JCC, a JJC, that is a newbie. This is a message from one of my students as well. Then after we chat about the delivery of his product, the shipping of his product and everything, said, evening sir, I am through with the sales page, please check it out. The WordPress header is a kind of now beautiful. I'm proud. Now he said for real. Now, if you check this place, he said, I appreciate your patience and I understand. I appreciate your patience and understanding. Don't mind my curiosity. I am a JJC. So even if you are a JJC, the image you see above is a message from Kenneth, a student of me. And how soon can you get started? The Ecom Medicine Team X blueprint comes with a 4 weeks exercise, which helps you to get started immediately. And for each task you are meant to perform, you are being led to the module to help you complete the task. And this is the only program on e-commerce or many importation that provides this currently in Nigeria to help you get started easily. You're asking that is there a support group? Actually, absolutely yes. Of course there is. This is one of the reasons why this program is different from the ones out there. There is a support group and I call it the 10x support group. The 10x support group. And as you can see here, that's the support group. Now you can see that the group has over 700 people, and from time to time I give extra lectures inside the group to help you improve and grow your business right inside Water. And these are evidences of the WhatsApp group as you can see on screen. And also, like I said, I want to help you in the journey and be remembered for impacting your life. Someday, when you think about how you started, you will remember my name. That is what I want. I like to really over deliver most time. However, this offer ends in the next 3 days. Please don't forget that. Click on the button below to subscribe for the Ecom Made Easy 10x Blueprint and join the train of smart money importers. So if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. When you have the right people in your network, you get things done easily and you get the necessary help you need to take you to the next point in life. I already know how to import. Do I still need all of this? Well, like I said, I just share the exact system I use and you can go ahead and implement it. But you're going to have a lot of fails, tries and error, and you can even take you up to 6 months to figure it. And that is why you need a mentor. So you need to subscribe to this mentorship program. Now, there, sorry, there is this student of mine called Kasban. Kasban already know how to do all the mini importation, but he wasn't making sales. Even with all he knew, I must have been taught by other gurus. And as you can see from this place, after he met me and we talked, he got the 10x blueprint. This was his testimony, and he said he bought 50 packs, and all of them have been sold and just boosting with 5K. Thanks for opening my eyes to these sources. Okay, here is also Akinwumi. See what he has to say after giving him some tips to apply to his businesses. Said, hello coach, good afternoon. Do you remember I told you about not making any sales, but with what you told me to do, believe me, I sold all of the product and just got another that just arrived today. I'm going on my PC right now to fire Facebook and Instagram ads. All I know is that that all I know is that only God Almighty can reward you because you are just help an orphan to get himself active with no financial issues anymore. May the Lord continue to be with you and guide you through all the days of your endeavor. And that is just a testimony from one of my students. These are the benefits you get when you have a shoulder like me, mine and my team to look over. You can see that the only limitation you have exists in you now. The only limitation you have right now exists in your head. And there are no limitations. No, there are no limitations. Actually, I really want to do something great. So I'm going to set aside the fast action bonuses. These bonuses are only going to be for those who take action within the next 3 days. And action bonus one, uh, you're gonna receive uh, in social as in a social rush course where in this bonus you're going to discover how to get traffic from popular social media platform and also go viral with your content. You will also learn the power of marketing on most popular social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Quora, Reddit, YouTube, and you're also going to be learning all that from this fast action bonus. All the fast action bonus tool that I'm gonna separate for people that will take action in the next 3 days is in this bonus I'm gonna show you how you can start creating amazing graphics, sweet looking graphics for your product, things like these that you've just seen on the screen, graphics like this, and you see graphics like this, and also the fast action bonus three that I want to set aside for people that will be taking action within now and the next 3 days is that I'm going to show you how you can also set up your e-commerce store. How you can set up your e-commerce store. You're going to be able to set up your e-commerce store for those who want to set up their own e-commerce store. Now look at what you'll be getting. You'll be getting all this wealth of information alongside with the bonuses, all worth 472,000 naira just for 10,000 naira. I'm not going to ask you to pay 400,000. I understand the time we are. So all you have to pay to gain access to all of these is 10,000 naira. Let me ask you a question. Do you still think 10,000 naira is too much to invest into a course, a lifetime course like this, or a lifetime blueprint like this? Honestly, for what you are receiving, do you really think 10,000 naira is too much? Let's quickly do a kind of division, a kind of mathematics. Let's divide this into 365 days. That is 10,000 naira divided by 365. That simply means you are investing 28 naira approximately per day into your future. And that means you are investing 28 naira daily into your future, into your life. And the question I'm still asking is that, do you think this is too much? Is 28 naira or 69 naira too much to invest into your life daily? How much do you spend on airtime every day? The average person spends a minimum of 2,200 monthly on airtime. Let's multiply this across 12 months. That gives us 26,000 naira, 26,400 naira. Instead of blowing all that money on things that are going to fade away and lose, why not actually invest it on yourself? Have you ever read about The Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki? And in his book, Robert talked about the difference between assets and liabilities. He said poor people buy liabilities, but what the rich people do is to put their money where it turns into more money. And this is just a quote from him. The rich buy assets, the poor only have expenses. The middle class buy liabilities, but they think these liabilities are assets. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. That's a quote from Robert Kiyosaki. Kiyosaki. And now you are getting all these things for a lifetime. I mean for a lifetime. I seriously mean for a lifetime. You have the knowledge for life and you will be able to use it over and over and over and over and even probably hand it over to people around you. Do you know money replenish but time doesn't? Let me explain this. You work at a company and you are paid every 2 weeks or every month. You go out, pay your bills, the next month you still get the money. But do you get more time? You don't, absolutely not. Working for someone for 30 something years won't really make you rich or give you the freedom you want. Ask your neighbor who is now retired from working for the government or a private firm. They are back to being broke, worried and frustrated. Only a few who understand the importance of investing are living a lifestyle free of money worries. Robert said poor people buy liabilities, but what rich people do is to put their money where it turns into more money. Napoleon Hill also said that you should not wait for time, for time will never be just right. Time will never be just right. And that is what he has to say, Napoleon Hill. So let me ask you another question. Let's say you got 10 pieces of a product for $2 per piece. Cost of 10 pieces will be 8,000 naira. And uh, cost of 10 pieces will be 8,000 naira. Cost of shipping is 10,000 naira. Just an assumption. And the cost of advertising is 10,000 naira. And the cost of shipping to your customer is 20,000 naira. Some customer might buy more than a piece of your product, and that shipping cost may not be up to that. Well, it's just an assumption. Now, all of these figure right here are Zoom figures, and you can be making more than that. So let's say a total of what you are, let's say a total of what you're spending on the product and shipping to your customer is 48,000 naira, and you're selling one piece of the product for 15,000 naira. From what I have been showing you, you already see this is possible. Remember that product I told you I sold for 25,000 naira. You sold, so you sold the 10 pieces and you are left with a pure profit of 102,600 naira after making your expenses. Now, do you think you had made back the money invested and the money you invest in purchasing this course? And remember, you are not even going to stop there. The knowledge will be yours forever. It will be yours for life. And you can even say you don't want to sell again, which is unlikely. You have the knowledge to get yourself some quick cash whenever the need for it arises. So you can never be broke with this knowledge in your bank of knowledge. As I close this training, let me show you another thing. There is a picture on your screen and you see the price this seller is selling these fashion main canvas on Jumia. He sells it for 4,995, approximately 5,000 naira. And let's see this image. The image before is on Jumia and he's selling it for around 5,000 naira. And this is the canvas, right? And he has sold over 1,500 pieces. From the review we see right there, he has sold over 1,500 pieces. From what you are seeing here, the review, meaning 1,585 people has reviewed his product, meaning they have purchased his product. Now, let's quickly help the seller to do some kind of calculation. Not everyone leaves review on the product. I don't personally leave review. I personally don't leave review on Jumia or Kunga, and I know there are many people like me. So for this person to have over 1,000 reviews, it simply means they have made more than 3,000 sales. That's me being conservative. Yeah, that's me being conservative. Yeah, and as you can see, from 1688, that product cost 1,032 naira. Let's just assume 1,050 naira. Let's do some kind of calculation. Shipping one of those products will cost less than 800 naira, and let's make a total that's make a total of 1,900 to bring in the pair of shoe to Nigeria, which leaves us with a huge profit of 3,000 naira after subtracting from 4,995 naira. And the person is selling it on Jumia. Let's say Jumia takes a fee of 1,000 naira and usually isn't up to that, and that leaves our guy with a pure profit of 2,000 naira from selling one pair of canvas. Now, the thing is, at this point, let's assume he sold 2,000 pieces. And of course, you know he must have sold more. But let's keep it at 2,000. Now, 2,000 multiplied by 2,000 gives you a total of 4 million naira pure profit. Isn't that incredible, guy? Just take a pause and imagine what extra 4 million naira can do for you. That is how lucrative this business can be if you do it the smart way. I still want to give you even more. And I want to do something, I want to make it more better. If you take action within the next 24 hours, I will give you the same funnel that generated me over 6 million naira within 3 months. And also, all you have to do is you have to simply edit out my product and plugin, and also uh, use it for any other product that you want. So I'm gonna give you the sales funnel that generated me over 6 million naira within 3 months. All you need to do is just to edit, modify, just use it for anything you like. Just follow the step and edit according to the type of product you're selling. An e-com expert charges for as much as 100,000 to write a single sales letter. But here I'm giving you one for free, a template you can work with. Simply edit to fit in your product. And guess what? Here is what you'll be getting now. This is the summary of everything you'll be getting now. When you subscribe for this course, and the total value of what you're getting now is 642,000 naira. That is so huge, guys. That is so huge. The difference is so high. All I want is you to have a change in the experiences captured by your life. So I also want to give you access to what I call the big Christmas bonus. And the big Christmas bonus, yes, that's it. You see, during the Christmas period and some season, some people spend a lot of money in preparation for Christmas. And because people tend to be more focused on spending for Christmas, certain type of products sell during this period. From January to October, they have saved a wad load of cash in preparation for the season. And all you have to do is to show them what they should spend their money on. You see, for the past 2 years, I have perfected a system that enables me to make a lot of cash during this period. In fact, this is one of my best money making strategy. And the value of this that I'm giving to you is 50,000 naira. And even if it is not December yet, This will equip you ahead with the right information and strategies. December is fast approaching. Don't forget that. So I have tested, tweaked, and perfected the whole system, and I want to hand it over to you for free. Absolutely free. Yes, it is free. Why am I doing this? You ask. What is the catch to it? It is simple. It is because I want to make money and also I am a nice person. It's because I want you to make money and also because I'm a nice person. I'm the guy that cares about his success. But there is a catch to it. There is a catch to it. You have to take action and subscribe to this course. I mean, the Econ Made Easy 10x Blueprint within the next 3 days so you can have access to it. I don't really want the system to be oversaturated. So it is only for those who make payments within the next 3 days. And the slot is just meant for 30 individuals. I know a lot of people, I know a lot of you guys have been to a training like this before and you get all excited and fire up. But what happened the next day? Probably nothing for most of you, and that is so sad because I just showed you the exact strategy I and few others are using to make 6 to 7 figures per month, and you had to go back and do nothing. Oh my God, my God, my God. And that is the reason why old habits are hard to break. You go back to your office the next day and back to your daily routine. There are two people who show up and attend training like this, I must say. The first one and the second one, as you see, the first one is a timid person, nervous guy or a girl, and he or she thinks it's really cool, it really looks good and wants to do it, but they don't take action. And I don't know about you, I don't like working with such people, like people, such people are not really progressing. They are not really progressing. I like people like us. They get a training like this, they get it, they understand it, they implement it, they step up by making result and making things happen. So I'm going to ask you, are you the number one guy or you are the number two guy? Now, the number one guy is probably reading this too right now, and I don't want you to feel guilty that you already do. But if you want to take some massive action in your life and do some cool stuff and change your life for better, most especially in a time like this, if you want to join us, you want to join the train, you want to join the community of smart money importers, this is what we are you want to join us, this is what you're going to do. Just click on the button below, come sign up right now. Click on the button below and be part of the train. And also I'm giving you a 6 month guarantee. A 6 month guarantee. I want to do some things to at least relieve you of the burden in your heart, the doubt in your mouth. So I'm giving you a 6 month guarantee. I'm taking away risk so you have no excuse. So I'm giving you 6 months money back guarantee. What do I mean by that? If after going through what I'm about to show you and implement every single information and you still feel this is not worth what you paid for, just ask for a refund. Send me a message and I will send your money in full and even with an apology letter. That is how confident I am about this. The strategy you're going to learn are powerful. The people are even trying to shut me down on this. As you can see on screen, a message I received. Good day, bro. You are sinking importation business. How can you be telling? How can you, as in, how can you be also tell people on Facebook? Well, I don't even know the person that sent this message, but that's just the message I'm receiving. But all I want is just to empower us. All I want is just to contribute my own quota to the community. So you need to take the step now. Click on the button below, sign up for the course, and join the train. Let me see you in the inside. Because, like what you saw now, he was telling me to stop sharing this with people. He was telling me to uh, uh, stop, as in the kind of price I'm giving to it. Said I'm spoiling the business. There are a lot of e-commerce courses out there. 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30, 50,000 naira. But within the next 3 days, I'm making this course just for 10,000 naira. And there are many more people like this. I'm just trying to keep them all. But I don't know how long this can be. You can wake up tomorrow morning and discover that they've claimed my website, even though I tried as much as possible to secure and keep them. So, what is going to be? You're going to either ignore all that I've been telling you and nothing changes about your current situation, which is 100% risk free, or you take action today and join the hundreds of other already making a killing in the mini importation business. And you must also know that whatever choice you made today is still a choice. I appreciate it. So all you need to do is to click on the payment button below this video and choose an option. Choose an option and then follow the instruction. When your payment is successful, you have access to the full course. Below this video, you also see a tour into what you'll be getting from this course. Don't think you are doing me a favor by investing into Ecom Made Easy 10x Blueprint and getting all of this value worth over 600,000 for just 10,000 naira. No, it wouldn't help me buy a car or build a house. It's going to do everything for you. It's going to change your life. And that's one thing I want you to know. I even have one more thing for you who make payment today. If you make your payment today, you get an Instagram course that shows you how to go from 0 to 600,000 Instagram followers in 3 months, all for free. This alone is valued at around $297, which is equivalent to 109,890 naira. Just imagine having 600,000 persons you can market your products to for free. Just imagine what that alone will do for your business. Don't you think you can get an extra 500 people to buy your product from a 6,000 naira Instagram follower? Wow, I leave that to you. I even have more for you because I want you to start making money as soon as possible. I will show you how to set up a full funnel, the same funnel for the product that generated me over 40 sales within 48 hours. Show you how to import the exact product, show you how to set up the Facebook ad for it to start generating your own sales, give you the same video that took me over 6 hours to create so you can use it for your own Facebook ad. So here is the final recap of what you'll be getting if you make your payment today. And the final words of what you'll be getting if you make your payment today is 826,890 naira. Now you are paying 10,000 naira instead of 826,890 naira. I think I've done the best I can. The ball is in your court and it is left to you to know how to play it. Whatsoever decision you make today, I want you to remember that I really appreciate it. Ball is in your court. But remember, you are just paying 10,000 naira today. Don't just take my word for it. Executives are executors. Take action now. Click on the button below to have access to all these life challenge changing offers, and that is it. So right now you have two options. Now you can sign up and get involved and go make money, or you come up with an excuse why you can't afford it, why you can't do it at this time, why you can't do this. Whatever your excuse is today, that is fine by me. But the reality is you can have both. You can either have money or excuses. And you got to decide which one you want. I don't know about you, but I know I want money. So that is why you need to go invest right now. Click on the link below to get started. If you take action now by clicking on the link below to get started, you will see the wealth of knowledge you will be having access to when you subscribe. I wish you success as you start this journey. I hope to start working with you very soon. See you in the inside. Dami, the man who truly cares about your success. I celebrate you. Thank you so much.